What do you get when you cross a seashell with a pep rally? A Chahir the Ocean Leader. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to Echo the Dolphin 2, Echo the Tides of Time on Sega Genesis. First playthrough, blind playthrough. We are on night 8. I've been playing this for 8 nights. I don't like it. Oh, it's a rough game. But we made progress last time, so I have a cautious hope that we'll make some more progress tonight. But I welcome in Sensation. Thank you for the 7 stream watch streak, and welcome in Lucent Jelly. Chahir, no. I didn't know if I blundered the telling of that joke or not. Alright, let me find our password here. Vortex Queen. So this could maybe be the final boss. I would really like for it to be. Chozo Brain, welcome in. Good to see you, Chozo. We're eating dolphins. Let's go. Shoutouts to Chozo, my friends. Follow Chozo for some retro achievements fun. Mile High Rule, welcome in. Shoutouts to Mile High Roll too. Mile High Roll streams as well. Usually newer games. Hisarigama, welcome in. Great to have you with us tonight. Are you still stuck on that part with the ball, Sensation asks? No, I got past that part. I'm stuck on a different part now. I'm stuck on a different part now. So there's some sort of monster or boss or obstacle here. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do yet. It threw some garbage at me. I'm scared of this game, Mile High Roll says. That's a reasonable reaction. I'm amused because your hat looks a bit like the Frownie Brownie. What a happy accident. What a nice coincidence. Hey, Bort Jams, welcome in. Good afternoon. Buddha Fingers, welcome in. Why is tuna brain food? Because it has so much dolphin in it, and we know how smart they are? Oh no. I don't want the, I don't want... I don't want anything to do with dolphins. You're fine, Mile High Roll. Doing good? Ecco became the new Resident Evil game we've never even heard of. It's pretty scary. Hey, the red stuff missed me that time. It was pure luck, but I'll take it. Rip. Just think, Frownie has 2 more Ecco games. Probably 3. Since they're supposedly making a new one. Probably 3 by the time I get done with the 2 immediately before me. Hey, Duck Something, welcome in. Back to Ecco. We made progress last time. This is, like, not really new, but I haven't spent a whole night on this yet. They're making a new one? I thought they were... It might be a remake or a remaster. I've heard rumors of a new Ecco. Did you ever figure out anything about the secret messaging? I don't even know... I can't even think of what you're referring to, Sensation, so I think the answer is no. For the Discord? I don't know what to tell you. There's when you go to your homepage, there's an option for whispering for DMs in Twitch. If I'm not there at the device with you, I don't know how to show it to you on your screen. There was a stream today where people were calling for remakes of the old TES games. And completely new systems in them. Probably they should just make new TES. It was hilarious. Oh, the Elder Scrolls. If you're gonna remake Morrowind, for example, you want to keep what made Morrowind Morrowind. What was that? Hey, Zergling, welcome in. I didn't say I was going to play Eek tonight. I never promised to subject myself to that twice in a row. There's a website and a Discord for Ecco. In about 7 weeks, there will be a new one. Hey Pokemons, welcome in. Frownie's inevitable descent into madness. Pretty much. Was that picture of the Frownie Brownie? Yeah, it's one of our emotes. Hey Arkanoid Addict, welcome in. Want them to make games like Morrowind again, Mario Hyrule says. Skyrim's fun. They took so much RPG out of it. Thank you for the watch streak, Pokemons. Appreciate the 3 streams. Radical Entertainment. They made the Crash games, or the racing game at least. I'm not familiar with the company by name. Oh, my Elder Scrolls experience, I was gonna say, is pretty thin. I played a very small amount of Oblivion on the Xbox 360. I got soft-locked really early on, so I never did very much in that game. And I put a lot of time into Skyrim, but I never did any of the story stuff. I basically just combed the earth looking for just hoarding treasure from thousands of virtually identical caves and fortresses. Which sounds like a complaint, but I had a whole lot of fun doing it. How'd you get soft-locked? I fell off of a cliff and got stuck behind a rock, and I was saved there with no backup saves, so there was nothing I could do. I couldn't get out from behind the rock, and my character couldn't die. And I was just stuck there. I couldn't do anything. They also made The Simpsons Hit and Run. I haven't played that, but I want to play that. If I get through the million more janky retro Simpsons games I've got to do, then I'm gonna do a playthrough of Hit and Run. I'd love a remaster of that, My Hyrule says. I really wanted it to be Eek the Cat, Zergling says. Oh, thank goodness it's not. We will play Eek again. I'll play Eek again next week. Hopefully I'll come in better mentally prepared for the horror of it all. What a miserable game. I wanted it to be Metal Gear Solid. No, I didn't beat Tyson yet either. I was thinking if I finished Ecco with some extra time, we might do a Tyson run. No, we might do a punch-out attempt, make an attempt at Tyson. But, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched. Next thing you know, Frownie will be using passwords for Punch-Out. Let's hope that awful day never comes. Oh, yeah, here we go. What is going on with this? See? The awful day when I get to practice the one fight I don't have down yet. Sounds like a really complicated crossover game there, Board Jams. So much. Like, such a high percentage of these Ecco games are me just having no idea what they want me to do. This looks awfully celebratory. Once again, you are the hero of the sea. That went on for a long time. You have saved your kind. You have saved the asteroid. And you have saved Earth's future. Songs of your courage will echo in the waters of Earth forever. I am proud to be your podmate. Let's go. It's a credit roll. Wow. What an unexpected and happy ending. Thank goodness. No, I didn't control any of that. I didn't want to say anything. And jinx it and have to fight a more difficult phase 2 all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad to be done with this. I did learn that there is a hard difficulty. So someday I will probably have to play this again on hard mode. I didn't start it on hard mode because I didn't know it was an option. But I'm not as done with this game as I might like to be. It looks like there's something we can do here. Hang on. I wonder if this just loops back to the start of the game. Or am I just in free play now? Oh no, we'll swim around a little bit and see if we find anything. Maybe the new Ecco will be a remake. Ecco the Dolphinative Edition. If they titled it that, that would make me more enthusiastic to buy it. Let me just catch up here. Surely they'll give up before they reach the credits. The torment's over for now. Yeah, 2 more Ecco games. Anything but hard mode. Now we're in aquarium mode. We kinda might be. No, I'm gonna swim around. I'm gonna swim around for a bit and just see if anything's going on. If there's another secret to see, or if it progresses us on to level 2 again. Oh, there's a thing right there. Oh, yeah. This is the... Alright, so that's just gonna take us on. So, it did. It looped. We're on stage... This is stage 1 again. And if I go through there, it's gonna continue onward, I think. Oh, did I say welcome in, BBF? Glad to have you here. I'm proud to be your podmate, too. Thank you kindly. Time to play Eek the Cat. No. Not 2 nights in a row, please. Nope, I don't remember how to do this. I missed another one. Home Bay. So, I didn't know that if we shoot the rings, they disappear. I don't remember that being a feature of how that worked. Perspective is punishing. Yeah, I don't much care. I don't much care for the whole swimming through rings part. Especially the ones that are up in the sky, I miss basically 100% of those. So they're extra obnoxious because they just seem impossible. Epilogue. Okay, well, look, here we go. The game isn't over. I'm glad I didn't turn it off. YBQ PVEPA. Frownie doesn't like being put through the ringer. I thought we were in New Game Plus, but I thought we were in New Game Plus, but you saved Earth's future and the natural flow of the stream of time. When I sent you into the past originally, that caused the stream of time to split in two. That is why you are the stone. To prevent this from happening again, you must go to Atlantis and destroy the time machine. When you do this, you will swim happy again, and life on Earth will go on. Well, I'm quite upset that this exists. Hey, friend, give me a fish. Not exactly sure how to do that. Give me a fish. I mean, there's plenty of fish right over here. Oh, hang on. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah. When I started the playthrough... Oh. Hang on. When I started our playthrough, I didn't know that there was a... hard mode, and so I'm gonna need to go back to complete that at some point in my life. Don't know what that did. What are you? Oh, that's this. Okay, I like this ability. Where did you come from? Um... Someone tell that shark to leave me alone. Oh. Give me a fish. Oh my goodness. What? Why? What's... Did I do that? I was so close. This is impossible. Why is it like this? Look, I made the fish and the dolphin overlap. It's not my fault if he won't eat it. Why is it that, like, just no matter how far I get in this game, there's always something even more annoying? You would think at some point that it would have had to exhaust, like, how obnoxious it could be, this game. But it never does. It never does. It just consistently gets... It's always something new. There's always something new to dislike about it. It can't be done. If you're gonna put a puzzle in a game, like, based around movement like this, you have to make the character's movement fun first. I can't do it because I can't make this dolphin face where the fish are. This other dolphin has such a limited range of movement. Ugh. Pokotopia is ready. Hope you have fun with that. I think it's the kind of thing I could have a lot of fun with, but those sorts of games tend to really absorb me to such a degree that I don't think that they're great for me to play. That's why I've never played Stardew Valley, because I think that I would love it, but I think that I would become dangerously obsessed with it. Dolphins are more intelligent than humans, Duck Something says. I don't even know if I don't even think I understand board jams. I'm already playing on an old Mega Drive, so I'm not afraid of that. Oh. I'm better at making those bricks fall on my head than I am at feeding one of these fish to the dolphin. Hey, look, it's right there. Just... I hate this game. Oh, the wind. I can't jump back. I can't jump back to the other side because of the wind. Remember that song, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish? I know that that's a Douglas Adams reference. But I don't know the song. I haven't read any of the, yeah, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't read any of that, beyond, like, I think I read, like, the first 2 or 3 chapters of the first book. But I didn't get very far into it. I remember there was a description. I think he was describing like spaceships or like flying saucers. He said there was a sentence that was something along the lines of the ships seem to hang in the air in exactly the same way that bricks don't. So it was something like that. I was like, that's a great line. It's a good sentence. Books are fun like that. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know why I didn't stick with it, but I mean, because that line stuck with me. I read that when I was in high school, and I still, I might not have the wording exact, but the idea is right. So it's lived with me for a long time. Maybe I'll get to him. Maybe I'll get to him one day. Breaking news. Agent Frownie hates Ecco the Dolphin. Now the whole world knows. Give me a fish. Are you not the same dolphin from before? I don't know if there's 1 or 2 give me a fish dolphins. But it doesn't seem to be an option. I can eat all the fish I want, but I don't seem to be able to share them. Also, I might be stuck here. No, we're fine. I thought I was trapped. I thought because I thought I had to have that brick to get past the wind, but we're fine. It's all fine. Oh no, I guess I just keep messing with this until something accidentally happens. Welcome to the next... I thought we were going to play Punch-Out tonight. Now look at this. Welcome to the next 3 hours of the stream. I want the Frownie branded chocolate brownie or chocolate cake, whichever it is. It's supposed to be a brownie, right? Frownie brownie. People very often make that connection, so it made sense to me to have an emote to represent the idea. Song was at the beginning of the film. The movie was weird, Pokemon says. Yeah, so reading some of those books is not something that I expect I'll get to in a timely manner, but it's not out of the question, especially now that I'm reading a bit more regularly. Although I've been a little slow with it this month. We're four days in, and I've only read like not even 2 chapters of my first book for the month. So I'm not moving very quick. And go for a walk. Before I go, I wanted to ask, how did you and Jelly meet? We met in college. We were both in the same, not the same major, but we were both in the like, the honors program. I don't know what you would describe it as. It was a particular academic tract where you had a little bit more rigorous set of required courses you had to take, and because we were all in those same courses, we were kind of like a pretty tight sort of sub community at the college, almost like a fraternity, or like a co-ed fraternity. But so Jelly and I were both part of that program, and so we just met each other through that. I don't know. I don't actually think that Jelly and I ever had any of the same classes, though, which is interesting. There were a lot of extracurricular activities, though, that we shared, and so we just became friends and then started dating through that. Alright, this cannot be the right thing to do. There is no way that could have missed. If this is the right thing to do, there's no way that could have missed that fish. So I'm not really sure what it wants from me. I mean, I still think this is probably the right thing to do, and I just got robbed, but if I got robbed that badly, then, like, I'm contacting my lawyer. Oh. Before that new Ecco game comes out, I gotta send a cease and desist. Oh. When the continents sink from global warming, dolphins will rule the earth. Oh. I'm gonna hope I don't live in that timeline. This game has done nothing to increase my affection for dolphins. Have a good walk, Pokemons. It's not much of a story. It's not much of a story how we met, because we just like became friends and then just kind of slowly started dating. The final troll from the developers, the epilogue. Oh, that's not to, yeah, I mean, that's not to imply that it hasn't been quite the adventure. I just mean it's not something where there's a good, like, it's not something where there's a good, like, punchline to the story. Or I haven't figured out how to tell it that way yet. It's just all I mean. There's no, like, exciting zinger of a headline. It's just, it's just we met in college. And then, yeah, we dated for four 4 years. Then we got married, and then 15 years later we had a kid. uh, very typical, like, numerical progression there. uh, what do you call a dolphin hitman from Europe, Zergling says? I have no idea. I think I'm lacking the vocabulary to predict the joke. You found your soulmate? That's a fine zinger in and of itself. That doesn't need a punchline. I don't know if it came across right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not upset or anything. It's all gone very well for us. The doll finisher. This is maddening. This is maddening. Every now and then I just gotta step away from it. I mean, it is entirely possible that I'm doing the wrong thing. Why is there wind here? What? There's your fish. Enjoy your brick. The brick respawned. It didn't want me to leave it over there. Is there some special fish somewhere that I can move? There's another layer down below here, but I don't think there's anywhere I can sneak through. Hey, we got a new follow. Thank you for that, my new friend. Welcome in and hope you're having a great night. Sorry for the horrifically tedious gameplay, but I try to do everything blind, and I'm not very clever, so stuff like this takes me a long time. Why can't... Okay. I was, my controls were more limited when I was in that narrow passageway. I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought something was wrong for a moment. The series is quite hard if the opening of the first one is anything to go by. Yes, I've played through Ecco 1 twice, and it's one of the most difficult things that I've done on the stream. And that's partially because the game is really hard, and partially because I'm just uniquely bad at it. Just something about the controls and my lack of cleverness, like, really just comes together for, like, the perfect storm of agony with these games. But I've done the first one twice, so this is my first playthrough through the second one, and I'm pretty far along. It said the title for this stage was Epilogue, so, like, I've already seen the credits roll, but there's still more levels. It's so disappointing. I thought I was free. I thought I was free and done with it. But there's more levels. Near Automata is like that. I don't mind, like, I normally, I don't mind a little bonus, some bonus stages at the end of a game, right? Like when a Mario game Like when you defeat Bowser and then you get an extra world in the Mario game, it's like it's a delightful welcome surprise. And but when it's a game that has made you as unhappy as Ecco makes me. Oh. We're not swimming in the ocean anymore. All this water, these are all the tears I've cried during this playthrough. I've been stuck in this game. I think I've been really badly stuck. I've been badly stuck once. I got really badly stuck on stage 2 of this game. And then I was stuck for like 2 hours on stage 2. And then I was stuck on another stage for like 6 hours, and then I was stuck on another one for maybe another 6. I haven't reviewed the footage to see for sure. So that's about as bad as it's been. There's been a couple times where I've been stuck for like 5 or 6 hours. But with Ecco 1, when I got to the last stage in Ecco 1, and I got stuck for I don't remember how many stages I got stuck on in Ecco 1, but at the end I got stuck on the last stage for 21 hours. It took me forever to finish the last stage of Ecco 1. And the second time I played through it, I was stuck for 19 hours on that same stage, so I didn't really get much better. I don't know what to do if that isn't the solution. If that doesn't count for giving this guy a fish, I don't know what to do. You didn't stoop to a playthrough? As in, like, looking something up? Someone in the chat did give me some advice at one point with Ecco 1. I try to do everything blind, but, you know, if I get stuck with no progress for long enough, I will sometimes eventually let the chat give me a hint. And the chat gave me a little bit of help, but the problem wasn't as much not knowing what to do as it was just really hard. I mean, there was a little bit of not knowing what to do, but it was largely a problem of execution, because the end of Ecco 1 is this really long auto-scroller maze level with a boss at the end of it, and if you die to the boss, you have to do the maze all over again, and the maze I found to be really hard. So most of my time was just being stuck trying to repeat the maze. The chat did give me a little bit of advice about, like, the boss, but eventually. But that didn't help me with the maze part. So yeah, I have a pretty like crazy strict like view of like not wanting to do stuff with no help and no spoilers, but at the end of the day, like I'm a limited human being who must occasionally ask for help. That was a direct hit for sure. I mean, I don't think there's any way to do that like what I was trying to do with feeding that guy a fish. I don't know that there's any way to do it more perfectly than I've done it 2 or 3 times. The trouble is I just can't figure out anything else. I can't see anything else to do. That's my one big idea, and it's not even working. Hey, Tommy, welcome in. I'm here for the struggle. Much appreciated. I mean, that's kind of what the old Ecco games are like. Board jams. Like every stage, pretty much every stage of these games is very maze-like. It's just most of them aren't auto scrollers. What's your favorite spicy pepper? Oh, I really like habanero peppers and ghost peppers. It's really hard for me to come across fresh ghost peppers, so I don't get to have those very often. I like ghost peppers just because they're really hot and they have a cool name. The ghost pepper. I like the name, and they're really hot. Habaneros. It's easier for me to get fresh habaneros, and I like how they're kind of sweet and fruity, and they're a much more reasonable amount of heat. So if I'm making food to share with other people, yeah, I'll make fewer enemies, including a habanero, than I will including a ghost pepper. I can never get anywhere in these Ecco games, but the graphics and music are phenomenal. Hey, Couch, great to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, that's the shame with these Ecco games. The Ecco games, they look fantastic. The music is really great. The like premise and the story are really great. It's really bizarre and interesting. And I only half pay attention to the story. and I think it's really wild. So like they're all really great things, but unfortunately, the gameplay is miserable in these games. The physics and interaction are janky. I don't like steering Ecco around at all, and it's just needlessly, relentlessly cryptic. So it makes them miserable to play, and it's just it's such a waste. It's such a waste of what otherwise would be like great creative effort and accomplishment. It's like a fantastic, like, thick and juicy, perfectly cooked hamburger with all your favorite toppings, and then mixed into the patty is like a handful of thumbtacks. I know what I'd try, but I'm not going to volunteer it. Thank you for the restraint, BBF. Much appreciated. Who knows if I'm stuck here? If I'm stuck here for 3 or 4 more hours, I might beg you for that idea later. If you're still around when that time comes. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully I have a breakthrough. Great on pizza. I'm pretty boring when it comes to my pizza toppings. I really only like pepperoni pizza. And maybe, like, if I'm in a really just, like, go completely crazy, wild mood, and when I have the strangest pizza I ever eat, then maybe I'll put Italian sausage on it as well. But that's about as adventurous as I get with the pizza toppings. I don't usually make my pizza. You know, pepperoni and Italian sausage can have a bit of spice to them, but I don't usually add peppers to make it spicier. I use my spicy peppers mostly in things like chili and marinara sauce and stir fry. Should Ecco have an FPS remake? I think the fewer Ecco games that exist, the better. So I wouldn't encourage any type of remake. Let's see, Ecco the Dolphin with the energy weapon sword from Halo. No, yeah, no. I'm not trying to get you. I'm not trying to trap you on my account, BBF. If I get to the point where I want to hint and you're not around, you know, that's not on you. That's on me. In fact, it's better for me. It serves me right for, you know, to not be able to get help if I ask for it, because I shouldn't be cheating like that. Lately, I like cheap oven-baked pizzas. I'm drowning them in Valentina hot sauce. I don't think I know the brand. A victim of your own hubris. As I often am. We've got a pizza place near us they do like great big, like, New York style. They sell by the slice, but you can get a whole pizza for pretty cheap. Like a great big one that'll usually last me and Jelly a few nights. So if we're gonna get pizza, then We usually get it from there. I want to share the name because I don't know how many locations they have, and I don't necessarily want to give away my hometown. They're not the kind of place I see everywhere. Look, you have a fish. It's right there. Yeah, Frownie is throwing the game so he doesn't have to play Eek the Cat. Oh, would I do such a thing? Probably, right? I was hoping maybe I could drop a brick on this guy's head. I could shake the place and then rush over here fast enough. I can make a brick fall on this guy and get him out of my way. Wouldn't that be something? Hey, Shadow Play, good to see you. Yes, 100% Frownie would do that, Circling says. Oh, Greg, welcome in. Pleasure to have you here. Yes, exactly. The fewer Ecco games, the better, Frownie says, and yet he still plays one. I made the mistake of having prawns, olives, and pineapple and ham pizza. Didn't taste that great. I get sick every time. Oh no. Jelly, my wife Jelly, she likes pineapple. Her favorite pizza is pepperoni and pineapple. And I can't stand it, so if she's gonna have pineapple on her pizza, we have to get 2 pizzas. Been lurking for a bit. Thank you for that. Yeah, there we go. If I just keep dropping these bricks, eventually the whole structure will collapse. It's very odd that I can do this, though. Like, just in this one spot. If I go too far to the left, it doesn't shake. And if I go too far to the right, it doesn't shake. I'll swim around and look at the map a little bit. See if anything comes to me. Yeah, having two pizzas is a good problem to have. You're not wrong about that. Shake, shake. Oh no. Oh, I'd forgotten about Mischief Makers. What a game. I can't believe how hard the grades are in Mischief Makers. That game is just out of this world difficult. I don't know. I don't know how they thought it was acceptable. Is this cheesable? Oh no, because it's the wrong way. I have to contact the other crystal to get the charge and then bring it to this one. But I can hit that crystal through this wall. I don't think you should be able to do that, but I can't get the charge off of it to take to the other one. That would have been nice. Ever played the Virtual Boy? Oh yeah, I've spent a lot of time with the Virtual Boy, Tommy. That's why I wear these gigantic glasses now. I had the Virtual Boy when it was new. My mom bought us a Virtual Boy, I think for Christmas, like as like the like as a gift for the whole family. But it just kind of became my thing. My sister, I think, would have been too little to play it, and my dad would have been too smart, and my mom didn't play video games, so the Virtual Boy quickly just became my thing. I played a lot of, I had Mario Tennis. I played a lot of that, and probably Galactic Pinball is the best game that I had for it. I had Mario Tennis, Galactic Pinball, I had Red Alarm, which is unplayable, and I had Mario Clash, which is alright. Mario Clash is pretty decent for a little arcade style kind of game. It's a little like more slow and puzzle-like than I would prefer, so something a little bit more like Mario Tennis and Galactic Pinball are a lot more fast-paced, so those are the more fun games. I've heard the Wario game on it is supposed to be pretty good, and I own it, but I've never played it. I still have the Virtual Boy. I haven't used it in a long time. maybe it still works. I don't know. It worked the last time I turned it on, but that was several years ago. I've got the boxing game for it too. Clash was a great follow-up to the original Mario Bros. Yeah, yeah. If you're in the mood for something that's more like the original Mario Bros, then yeah. I never finished it, but I did put lots of hours into it. Mario Clash. Cows, welcome in. Cows, I reached credits in Ecco. I thought it was done, and then there was another level called Epilogue, and I'm stuck. This game refuses to end. It's spontaneously generating new levels to keep me trapped forever. Oh, my luck has never been worse. Thank you for the 25 stream watch streak, Greg. Very much appreciated. Nothing screams family gift like the solo experience of playing the Virtual Boy, Tommy says. Yeah, it was a weird one. It was a weird one. But I think the Super Nintendo had been a family gift a few years before, and like that was such a smash hit. You know, surely the Virtual Boy would be a repeat success. Not so much, but I did spend a lot of time playing it. Why did they make this game? I really wish they hadn't. Clash and Tennis are releasing on the Switch Online on March 10th on Mario Day. Sure would be nice if Mario Maker 3 would come out on Mario Day. Not surprised Echo is the kind of dolphin that overstays his welcome. I don't know if I said hello to you, VHS, but welcome in. I'm sorry if I failed to welcome you before. I think you said something about reading George MacDonald. I think that's the name. And that was pretty wild because I just learned about him a couple weeks ago, and I've got him on my to-do list. I don't know. I don't think I have any of his books yet, though. But I thought I would read you to that. Oh, it's called Fantasy something. Like with a PH. I thought I'd read you to that or The Princess and the Goblin. I didn't really know what I was going to start with, but it was wild to me. It was wild to me that you mentioned him in the Discord because I was thinking, I've been keeping an eye out for something by him. I want to try out and see if I like his stuff. Fantasties. Highly recommended. Start with that one. I might just do that. Teller Boxer is a great punch-out style game, Tommy says. Yeah, I've never played that one either. I picked those up, the Wario game and the Teleroboxer game I picked up later, and I've never actually sat down to play them. If my Virtual Boy doesn't work anymore, then I don't know if I ever will. The Fantastes, I hope I'm saying that right, is really unique to a specific style. The Princess of the Goblin's very good, but more of a traditional fairy tale. I thought I might start with that one because I thought I might already have it, the Princess and the Goblin, because I know I've seen that book before I knew who MacDonald was. But I didn't know if I'd seen it because I had a copy of it somewhere, or if I'd just like seen it in the thrift store. I have quite a bit of I have quite a collection of like fairy tales and fairy tale anthologies, and I tend to scoop up things that look very fairy tale adjacent for my library. So that's why I might have already had that one. Can't go wrong with either. Go there, whatever calls out to you. I let convenience rule me a lot of times. whichever one I find first is what I'm gonna go with. But I'm starting with the Silver Chair. It's Narnia book 4. But I'm just a very few pages in. I keep haven't had a good like stretch of time for reading yet this month. You convinced me I should check out the Narnia books someday from you mentioning them occasionally. I've been enjoying them. I've liked, I read The Magician's Nephew and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe as a kid. And I really liked those, but I didn't read beyond them. And then at some point later on, I learned that that's the wrong order to read them in too. So, because I think The Horse and His Boy came next. I think I started that one, but that's where I trailed off. I didn't get very far into it. I didn't read beyond that. But that's reading them in the order of the book's internal chronology, and they really should be read according to their publication order, I think. Which is the way they were originally numbered if you have an older set. But if you get a newer set, they'll be in the internal order rather than the publication order. But I like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe a lot. Prince Caspian is really good when it's good, but it isn't always as good. It's definitely Prince Caspian's definitely more uneven. And the Voyage of the Dawn Treader was pretty great. I thought that one was really good, pretty much all the way through. Thought it started strong, stayed strong. I could criticize it. I could criticize it here and there, particularly toward the end. I could criticize it a bit, but I liked it. I thought it was really good. Reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe right now. I'm sure your stream has led me toward that book. I hope you enjoy it, Tommy. Speaking of C.S. Lewis, I've been reading over the Screwtape Letters recently, Zergling says. Yeah, I liked that. I liked that a lot, too. I haven't made my note cards for that one yet. So while I've read through the book, it's still on my desk as an active book because I flagged a lot of passages as I was reading through it. As things to go back and think about. Write down for review and memory. Playing through a game I had as a teenager and doing retro achievements for it, Chozo says. Want me to play through the game 4 times, essentially? And it's like 10 to 15 hours long? Oh, no. Oh, nightmarish. You've accidentally executed my idea like 3 times, so I'll be of no use to you? Oh no. Do you want to share what it was, BBF? If I've already done it and it didn't work, then I don't think there's any harm. I don't think there's any harm in telling me what you were thinking. That's very disheartening news to hear. What game is it, Chozo? If I could ask, what one is it that you're working on? I think like 10 hours is a pretty good length for a game. like a game that can be completed in about 10 to 15 hours with like on like a casual first playthrough is like a length that I'm usually really happy with. You know, I like a lot of games that can be beaten really quickly, like, you know, in about an hour. Once you're good at them. Like I like a game that's about like half an hour to an hour long when you're good at it. But for a first playthrough, like something that takes like 10 to 15 hours, I think is a good length. I don't know that I would be excited to run the same game 4 times in a row if it took that length each time, though. Just dashing through the fish yourself and then kind of quickly connecting with the other dolphin. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't. I feel like I tried that when I came up to him at first, but yeah. Not really as an idea, but just eventually you gotta do it out of frustration. I did kind of accidentally do it when I was messing with the bricks too, right? Hey, I don't know. I don't like this guy. I'm not honored to have this dolphin as a pod mate. That's it, my friends. We finally, after 5 long years, we finally got a nickname for the members of the Frownie community. Like it or not, you're pod mates now. Deal with it. It wasn't even that funny to me. It wasn't even that funny to me until I dropped the deal with it, and it felt like someone else saying it. Oh. That's the most I've ever made myself laugh. Isn't being masochistic vicariously more what the viewers of Frownie do, Zergling says. Does that mean Frowntown is in the ocean? Yeah, it's beneath, it's definitely underwater, cows. It's beneath the sea of my tears. Frowntown. Frowntown's at the bottom of the lake of tears. Oh, that's the most genuine evil laugh I've ever heard, VHS says. Oh. You were definitely safe from me giving you any useful advice. Oh my. Well, that's a scary notion because makes me feel like I'm far from what I ought to be doing. Why is there wind here? Feed me a fish. It's the new. Oh no, it's the new. It's Lex wins all over again. How about I don't feed this dolphin a fish? How about I teach him to fish? Wouldn't that be more practical anyway? Thank you for stopping by, Subject Omega, even if briefly. Definitely appreciate you. And when you sleep, I hope you sleep well. Yeah. I can assure you, you may or may not be perfectly worded, BBF. You're gonna laugh at what I changed my Discord nickname to, Port Jam says. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? Hey, 5-foot giant, good to see you. I'm sorry I'm playing Ecco tonight, my apologies. I made progress. 5-foot giant. I think I beat the game, but then there was a bonus level. Or maybe bonus levels, I don't know. I saw the credits, but the game's still going, so I don't know what I'm doing now. There's it's very confusing. I don't know what the game wants from me. So, you know, the typical Ecco experience. Now you're caught up on the lore. Hey, Sark. No need to apologize, sir. Great to see you, Sark. I hope you're well. Oh. You thought it was the end of the game, but it turns out it's the end of sanity, Bruno says. Absolutely. Yeah, Frownie not knowing what he's doing. What a rare occasion. Yeah, we're all pod mates now, apparently. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna regret too, I think I'm gonna be... I think I would strongly prefer if that were to not stick. Maybe this dolphin will just starve to death eventually. I don't know if it isn't just pushing one of these fish into him. I don't know what it could be because there's no other fish I can even interact with. It's gotta be these. We've seen a lot of jank on this channel, but never we had the jank of a fishing game. I have not played a dedicated fishing game. I've watched a few streams of them. I watched some other people suffering with fishing games. Have I even played, like, outside of, like, Ocarina of Time and Animal Crossing New Horizons? I don't know, I haven't gone fishing in a lot of games in general. I mean, I guess, you know, technically we haven't seen... I mean, like, I've never played a basketball game or a hockey game or a football game, I don't think. Unless maybe we sampled one of those on the Atari or something. Like, I think most, like, sports... Come on. 50 video games included wasn't fishing, but we did have plenty of fish. We did have plenty of fish. Yeah, there wasn't a fishing game on that either. Shockingly. Is Jaws a fishing game? I don't know. I don't think you could fish in it. But I don't know. I've only seen, like, disconnected bits and pieces of that game. You have to save the world from aliens. So they told me I have to blow up the time machine, but my big struggle here is I need to get past this dolphin. And when I talk to him, he says, "Give me a fish," but I can't figure out how to do that. And I can't. There's nothing. I haven't seen anything else in the level that I can do. There's a crystal I can't interact with. There's a couple blocks I can push, but I've already pushed them to where they need to go, I think. So... kind of just going in circles for a while until I figure out how to give that guy a fish. He's also up here. I think that's the same one. I don't know how to give him a fish over here either, so... Most of the fish I can't really interact with. I can eat them, but I can't pick them up or move them or carry them. There's some over there near him that I can that will run away from me that I can move those. So it has to be to do with those fish near him. But I don't know what I don't know what to do. I've been messing with them for 2 hours now. Or an hour and a half. And I'm just as devoid of ideas now as I was an hour and a half ago. Oh, does hunting jaws count as fishing? Shark's a fish, right? I keep messing up, like, a lot of my attempts when I get a fish pushed over to that guy, I keep messing up my attempt to get him to eat it because I use the sound wave by accident and I talk to him, and that just throws everything off. I don't want to do that. I've done it like 20 or 30 times now. That happens, like, when you just barely touch the ground, too. You don't even have to. You don't even have to, like, really slam into it. I don't like this game. Why did they have to make it so relentlessly cryptic? Whatever it is that they want me to do, whatever it is they want me to do, cannot possibly make any more sense than anything I've already done. There is a 0% chance. There is negative probability that I'm going to encounter the solution and have any remote feeling that it makes sense when whatever it is happens. There's just no way. After being stuck at this level for several weeks, all dolphins went extinct. The end. You still think I'm gonna get the good ending, Zergling? Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Stop sliding around the brick. What are you doing? I'm very near the grave. I'm gonna be in as bad a shape as Gollum by the time I come out of this stage. My name is Ish. I have a dish to help me wish. When I wish to wish for fish, I wave my hand with a big swish swish. That's from One Fish, Two Fish by Dr. Seuss. One of the Doctor's less impressive endeavors. I thought maybe I could attach the brick to the piece of chain here and it would weigh it and pull it down. And then something would open or change somewhere. Like this is the level of my desperation. It didn't work. What does the game want from me? Why is there air here? Why is... Oh, never mind. See, look, these fish don't run away from me like those other fish do. That's why I feel like I had to have been doing something approximating the right thing. Because these don't even care that I exist. Oh look, another chain. I should bring a brick to it. Jelly doesn't eat any seafood. Apparently, when she was a kid, her parents would make fish sticks for her and her brother. But then one day they got a package of them that had gone bad. And after eating the bad fish sticks, Jelly won't eat anything that comes out of the water. It was a life-defining experience. I rather like seafood, but I'm very picky about it, as I am with everything. She was stung by a radioactive jellyfish. That's how she got her name and superpowers. Hey, I've never been over here before. This is new. Right? I don't think I've ever gone into this particular passageway. Doesn't really do me any good. It lets me peek at that crystal again. But because I can't actually make contact with it, I can't get the charge from it to take to the other one. So, it's new, but it's not useful. As long as you have it with rice. Love salmon, Shadowplay says. Yeah, I like salmon. I like tilapia. I like a lot of just like filleted fish, but I like very simple, plain preparations of fish. Like I usually just want it to be kind of like pan fried with Maybe like a very simple, like garlic and butter and lemon sauce. I don't want anything like a chowder or anything that's got like cream and combines fish with a lot of dairy. I know butter's dairy, but if you go looking for like logical consistency in my food likes and dislikes, you'll have a harder time than trying to solve this game. I made the baby kitten's food, so now he's happy. That, usually works for me. Pretty happy when I've got a meal. It's thicker than clam chowder, but thinner than pure water, the consistency. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe my misfortune. I can't believe my misfortune. I went from thinking I was done with this game in the first 30 minutes of the stream to being just completely without any. I don't even have the memory of hope. Uh, Feed me a fish. I'm sorry for your despair, but I have to say I don't even have the memory of hope, is quite funny, Cow says. uh, Here's the real question. How is that dolphin, like, forget about starving to death. How is that dolphin not suffocating? Because I spent a lot of time up there, and I never saw him sneak away to breathe. I wonder if it's possible to decipher what the runes here say. I imagine that they're probably an invented script, but I wonder if anyone's cracked the code. It's not a very large sample size to work with, so. But you have a lot of context, considering you've got the whole story of the game to pull, like, what it could be from. In plot twist, he's a robot. I need the orca kind to I need the orca kind to arrive and give me their help. They promised they'd help me in an earlier stage. Now I need them. Give me a fish. I'm just staring at this thing and like, could this be an anagram for something? uh... I've given you a fish. I've given you so many fish. I don't know why nothing I do counts as giving a fish, but I've done it. I've brought so many fish over here. I don't know how it is that I am to be blamed for his inability to enjoy. I don't know why I must take the blame for his inability to enjoy the fish that I present him with. He says he wants to fish, but clearly he doesn't. I brought so many over to him, and he just doesn't care. We have a raid coming in. Welcome, raiders. Hey, Sots, thank you for the raid. My apologies. You've made a horrible mistake tonight. I'm having the worst experience with this game yet. I hope you had a good stream. Enigma Wave, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. My condolences to you as well. I've been stuck on this stage for over 2 hours. I have no idea what to do. I have to get past this dolphin. When I talk to him, he says, "Give me a fish." And I cannot for the life of me figure out what it means for me to do by telling me that. I have shepherded so many fish over to him. I have tried to get him to eat them. I just don't know. I don't know. It's not easy to even get them to go over there, but I've done it, and I've had him charge into them, which is how you eat fish. But he doesn't consume. So I don't know what to do. There's no other fish on the stage that I can interact with except for these right here. There's nothing I can find. There's nothing I can talk to. There's nothing I can do. It's just an empty, worthless level that I'm stuck on for the rest of my life. It's real bad. It's real bad. So yeah, I'm having a rough time. Hopefully Tomb Raider treated you well. I believe in you, though. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I'm gonna stick with it for a while yet, at least. Like, I will continue to be an empty, and I will continue to be an empty shell of a man going through the motions of pretending like I could maybe one day make progress. What is that? What is going on down there? See, I wish I could get down there and see whatever all that is. There's definitely other stuff in the level. I just can't get to any of it. If the ocean was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd swim to the bottom and never come up, Buddha says. I don't know that I don't think I've heard that one before. I gave up alcohol quite a while back, but even when I did enjoy the occasional drink, I never developed a taste for whiskey at all. Most spirits I never really enjoyed. They just all taste like burning to me. But you like burning. I've seen what you eat. Touché. I don't know. I tried. I just never developed. I just never developed the taste for spirits, though. Whenever I had them, I'd have to have them cut with something. And pretty generously diluted. Like whiskey and Coke, but not so much straight, Sark says. Yeah, I would have to, with whiskey, yeah, I would have to have like a whiskey Coke. If I was gonna drink it. I found beers I liked. That was the drinks that I could actively like really sort of enjoy the taste and variety of them. It was with different beers, but with any kind of spirits or wine. Wine was a little bit better than spirits for finding something that I could actively appreciate, but What made you give them up? It just doesn't add anything to my life. I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying them in moderation, but it's just not profitable for me. When I see you doing this, I wonder how much you really value your time in this life. I have felt some remorse about the way that I've chosen to spend some of my time. The trick to that, when it comes just a little, the trick to wasting time with a terrible video game like this is that if I, no, you're fine, Buddha. I took that to be more playful ribbing than a bitter critique. The thing about wasting time with a terrible game like this is that if I do succeed, then all of the time that I waste is recontextualized. Like, it becomes time. It's transmuted into fun. If the longer I spend stuck and miserable in a terrible game, if I do succeed, then all of that time is altered into something that I value having wasted, because I look back on it fondly, particularly when I have the story to tell of how bad the experience was. Like, the worse the experience is to live through, the better story it makes if I get to the other side. And so I'll have more fun. I'll have more fun telling the story of how bad it was than I had a bad time living through it to create the story. Hey, Nato, welcome in. It's done. Oh, you finished Mario Brothers 3? I was watching Nato try to do Mario 3 all levels for the first time. No P-Wings. Very well done, Nato. How did you like the fortress in World 8? That's the stage that always gives me trouble, no matter how many times I play it. Considering we're under the sea currently, we might want to evaluate a relationship with the sunken cost fallacy. Frownie is an alchemist, Sark says. The alchemy of jank, Sot says. Transcon, welcome in. Rocknix, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. No, not not the castle, the fortress, the Boom Boom fortress. The one that's a maze where you have to go through 1,000 doors. And the trick is like there's a door at the end that shows up with a P-switch or something like that. Did you figure that one out real quick? Because I always forget the solution to that fortress. You got that one pretty quickly? I'm jealous. That's the stage that gives me the most trouble out of the whole game. Even though I know it's the stage that gives me the most trouble, and I'm gonna have a hard time with it every time I play. And I should remember the solution. I always have a hard time with it every time I play. Oh. But very well done, Neto. It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun watching you play that one. Pure skill. I mean, 100% luck. Unfortunately, you've come into a real nightmare of a stream tonight, Nato, because I've been stuck on this stage for approaching 2.5 hours, and I have no idea what to do. I'm really just spinning my wheels here, and there's not a whole lot going on. We're starting to become like philosophical about like what is the value of our time in this life, and what are the moral implications of how we spend it. And how does one look back at a life filled with janky video games and and not despair for regret? I thought I'd be working on it for a couple weeks, finished with 20 to 30 lives left somehow. Yeah, I don't think I don't think Mario games are completely without challenge. I don't know. I think Mario games are like pretty good, like middle of the road when it comes to their challenge level, like the older ones. They're hard to judge. They're hard to judge though because I've played them for so long that I know them so well that it's hard to remember. How tricky they can be when you're not super familiar with them. With Mario Brothers 3, I'm pretty inconsistent with that game though, because like I had that game as a kid and I would always play it with the whistles because I was very different then than I am now. And so my strategy for Mario Brothers 3 was I would always play until the first mushroom house in World 5, because that mushroom house always has a Tanuki suit, and I would want to have that for my inventory. And then I would warp to stage 8 after that first mushroom house, or warp to World 8, and then play through and beat the game from there. So most of World 5, and then all of 6 and 7, like, I've definitely played through them several times, like, as an adult. But I'm really shaky on them because I've played them still considerably less. I've probably played through those worlds in that game like maybe 5 or 6 times. And the rest of the game I've probably played through well over 100 throughout my life. So I know 5 worlds super well, and then 3 of them I'm kind of trash at comparatively. Oh, we have another raid. Pally, welcome in. I think your first comment there got eaten by the bot. I only see stars. I don't know if it thought it was a link or what. Unbentara, welcome in. Pretend. Oh, it was a Discord link. Pretend it was the raid message. Glad to have you here, Pally. Hope you're doing well. I'm spinning my wheels. I'm stuck in this game. So I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm barely even paying attention to what I'm doing at this point. I don't know what it wants from me, and I don't know how to generate a new idea. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this enemy over here get me, so I can just restart the stage fresh and see if that gives me any ideas. This enemy's too slow. I'm gonna find another enemy to get me. I need to find a more deadly enemy. About these sharks. There we go. Just playing Minecraft, driving myself crazy, trying to find the dried little ghasts. I think I know what those are. Those are like some of the things in the underworld of that game, right? Alright, so that puts us back at the start of the stage, and we'll just see. We'll just see if anything is different. What? Well, that's weird. It pushes me over to the right when I try to. You can't go straight down here. You can, but not in a. This game is so janky. Okay, that gives me the power up. Yeah, why would I just push this block to the right? I don't think I tried that before. No. Come on now. I heard this game is difficult. These games are pretty terrible. I'm very much not an Ecco fan. And yet for some reason I keep playing them. Okay, that's broken. This is still here. So I could theoretically still move this somewhere. Useful. I appreciate you playing so we don't have to. Very grateful to be of service. Love the Frownie brownie. Hey, thank you. It's a pretty common observation, the similarity in sound between Frownie and Brownie. It gets brought up a lot, so I thought it'd be useful to have an emote for it, and then any artwork that I've got as an emote might as well be in rotation to take up some space up there sometimes. Oh, that won't. I was gonna try and put that block here on this altar. But you can't. I can't turn myself into a vertical orientation, so that's no good. I have another raid coming in. Everybody's showing up tonight. Very nice. Rush Pirate, ahoy. Thank you for the raid. If only I wasn't playing such a terrible game when everyone wants to join us. I feel bad. I feel bad for everyone coming in because I can't make any progress. It's a newer thing. The ghasts usually attack you, but they have an update. You can find friendly ones and bring them to the overworld. So that I've never seen. I've just seen, like, the big ones that try to, like, shoot fireballs at you or something. I haven't played... I think I last played Minecraft in 2019? I don't know. It's one of those things where I'll pick it up for, like, a month or two every... like once a decade. I guess. I don't know. I'm very trash. I'm very trash at Minecraft. I never figured out how to do most of the stuff in it. My MO is usually just to build a tree house and then spend all of my time filling boxes with just endless piles of diamonds that I pull out of the earth and then never do anything with. I collect diamonds so I can make more pickaxes to farm more diamonds, and that's about as far as I ever get. Yeah, you know the rule, raids are only allowed in the worst possible moments. I hope you had a good stream tonight, Rush Pirate. Did 2 all the way through tonight. McDonald's Treasure Land. And before that, Gunstar Heroes. I've not played either of those. Hopefully they were both good times. McDonald's Treasure Land sounds like the kind of thing I need to play. There's a few McDonald's games out there. Hey, Laser Cats, welcome in. Love me some treasure games, Sark says. I think the only thing that I ever remember that I've played by Treasure is Mischief Makers, and I found that game to be a very dreadful experience. Chasing those high grades in Mischief Makers was miserable. I love McDonald's games, especially the one called Give Me a McFish, Buddha says. Oh. I'm currently stuck in Ecco, by the way. I've been, for those just coming in, I've been stuck here for like 2.5 hours. I don't know what to do on this stage. I'm too stubborn to want any outside help, so I'm just stuck with my own substandard brain, and it's unfortunately it's not turning out to be enough to clear the stage. I'm just glad you didn't put yourself through S ranks. Yeah, I didn't learn that there were S ranks until I was really late into the game. And by then I just knew there was no way. I just knew that I'd struggled so much just to get A ranks. I got most of the A ranks. I think there were 2 levels I didn't get the A rank on. That I was going to go back to. But then, so there was one stage, I got A ranks on all of the stages, I think, except 2. But then there was one stage where I didn't get an A rank. I accidentally got an S rank. And so I used that opportunity to pull the big brain move to say that now I'm justified in not getting all the A ranks because that S ruins my perfect line. I accidentally did too well on one stage. I got an S rank, so I'll never have a complete line of perfect A's, so there's no point in going back for the other 2. That was my big brain excuse for being done with Mischief Makers. And I think it's a pretty good one. I don't like that game. A lot of people like seem to consider that game to be underrated and a hidden gem, and secretly very good, but playing through it did not put me in on the secret. Laser Cat, you're a fan of the fillet of fish? I think the fillet of fish is horrifying. The idea of a piece of fish with a slice of cheese on it is just is just completely terrifying to me. I guess we can't all agree now. That just means less competition. You never have to worry about me being ahead of you in line and ordering the last one. Alright, so a lot of people have come in, so if you don't know what's going on is I need to get to the other side of this dolphin here who's mirroring me. I need to get to that crystal that's behind him, but he won't let me by, and if I talk to him, he says, give me a fish, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to do that. The only fish that I've been able to find in the whole stage that I can interact with are these right here next to him. And I can scare them in his direction, but nothing ever happens because of it. And, like, you can eat fish in this game by charging at them. Right? And when I charge, he charges. So it seems like I just need to get a fish close to him, make him charge, and he would eat the fish. But I have done that. I have done that so many times, and nothing happens. And it's the only idea I have, so I'm stuck. I can't come up with any other ideas. Because there's just nothing there's nothing on the level for me to interact with. I've tried all kinds of crazy things that don't make any sense. I've pushed blocks around, and this is nothing. This is all I got. Like right there. That was twice I dashed him into that fish, and it didn't count either time. So what he means by give me a fish, I can't work out, and the game won't give me any information other than that. It's such a horrible game. It's colossally terrible. What do you mean? Oh. I'd like one fish sandwich, please. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Frownie bought them all, not to eat, but to throw them away in spite of the cheese. I'm worse than the Hamburglar. Quillsoft, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hey, Happy Pin, welcome in. I'm not trying to outsource ideas. This is a blind playthrough, so don't feed me information. It'll lock me out of the solution, please. This is the first level. I think it could be the last level. Don't feed him info, feed him a fish. There's just nothing, there's plenty of other fish in the stage, but none of them behave the same way. And there's no, like, I can't eat a fish and then spit it back out when I get over to him. But why did that go over there to the left all of a sudden? What did it hit? What did it hit against? Well, that's weird. The bricks don't fall if you scroll them off screen. So with that brick off the screen, it'll just sit up there forever, and it's never gonna fall on me unless I move up. What a janky game. How is anyone supposed to work this out? Yeah, imagine when Frownie thought we were done with this game. That was hilarious. Instead, I will never be done with it. can't. I'm having such a hard time getting this brick into this tube. Thinking too much like myself. This is really, really difficult for me to imagine that the person exists who can go through this game in a manner similar to how I'm going through it, where you just try and work the game out on your own, and then you come away, and then that you would come away from this experience in saying that you had enjoyed this game. I can't wrap my mind around that. Poor Poise fully. You made him stay. That brick is gone. There are 3 bricks. There are 3 bricks. I don't think I know what the purpose of all the bricks is. I'll use 1 to get past the wind. I'm going to use 1 to get past this. I don't remember what the other brick does for me. This brick. I guess there was just another... Oh, it gets me through this. Okay. Yeah. I know what the other brick does for me. Now I got 2 bricks. What can I do with 2 bricks? wind can't lift them up. I mean, if I move either of them too far, they're just going to despawn, so if I get too far away from them. So, like, when I say what can I do with them, I mean, there's not really a whole lot. I think I broke it. I'm probably the first person to ever try that. Brick soup. Dolphins are friends? Have we not learned anything from Flipper? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, laser cats. This, pro-dolphin propaganda is just meant to give you a false sense of security. It'll make their takeover all the more easy. Frownie's about mad enough to show you a flipper. That was interesting. You see the way the brick just shot all the way up there at lightning speed? This seems glitched. I kind of think this give me a fish dolphin that's down here in the wall isn't supposed to be down here. Unfortunately, I don't have a mechanism for keeping it stuck in the wall, because it despawns and goes to where it's supposed to be by the time I get around to the other side. If it would just stay stuck in the wall, my life would be a lot easier. Backflip Purgatory. That's where that dolphin stuck in the wall is. Why do bricks fall when I hang out here? Cracked myself up with that one, not as much as you did. If that dolphin is too lazy to get the fish you pushed within a few feet of him, he doesn't deserve to eat. I know, right? I just don't even understand. I don't understand how I could get the fish any more like to him than I already have. I don't. If someone said, hand me that, and then I phased it through their body. I think that they would consider it to be pretty well given to them. I don't know. I don't know how the developers of this game how they interpreted the concept of give me something. I've been all around this map. If there's another crystal somewhere, I sure can't find it. It's times like these I'm sad I can't help you. I appreciate that you want to, at least. Give me a fish. It really won't let me fight my way back onto there. Maybe he's just fishing for compliments. We're gonna have a sad ending tonight, my friends. I'm not gonna be able to solve this before we quit. So we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back to this and be stuck again. It's so... I don't know why it's so opaque. It's a fishery. The flounder of the Baskervilles. Oh my goodness. The game doesn't know why you're still playing it either, to be fair. Murloc Holmes. Hey, Master Tuesday, good to see you. Elementary, my dear Codson. Oh, goodness. I don't know what percentage of... I don't know what my percentage of my feelings are. These puns are rough. Is a reflection on their roughness, and what percentage is a reflection on... I'm too annoyed to take any enjoyment out of anything in life right now. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. I am. Wishing I had a hobby that was not video games. I don't know why this is such an impossible task. Moriarty. I like that. I like that one. I don't know. I don't know how to work this out. I feel so incredibly stupid. But I just cannot work out what this game wants from me. I don't know. I think that's got to be it for tonight, my friends. I've lost confidence in my ability to generate a new idea, and I just don't want to go on anymore. So we're just gonna wrap it up. We're just gonna end here in this horribly disappointing place. Another stream crashes and burns. It's all misery and sadness around here. I wish it could be some other way. A valiant effort against this evil game, Cow says. So close and yet so far. So I guess we'll play this again next week. I'll spend another night. If I can't figure it out by the end of next time, then I'll have to ask someone for help, and then I'll hate this game even more because it did that to me. So that's probably how this story's gonna end. You'll get it in due time. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Sark. Thanks for the stream, and have a good one. Thank you. Tuna in next time. Well done. It'll all be made clear when the time is right. That time might be at the end when you break down and ask for help, but it shall be made clear. I don't know. That's not the ending I want to get. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up a stream that isn't ending. Yeah, I think we'll see. I think we'll see Nar again. He's working on retro achievements tonight, I think. Hopefully having a better time. Hopefully we're having a better time. Does Ecco truly have any good endings where he ends up in a can of tuna? Where you throw the cartridge into the fireplace. Oh. Alright, my friends. Be well until I get to see you again. Hopefully that'll be soon. I do hope to stream tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Whatever it is, it'll be horrible. It doesn't matter. I can pick the best game ever made, and when I put it on this stream, it will turn into something horrible all of its own accord. That's just what happens. But we're all done for tonight, my friends. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.